Welcome to CIT Tech Tips. Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to be making these type of robots all alive with these sensors, seeing everything to be running away, and how to even make everything robotic.
Warning. To complete this lab, you will need the following: the program we use in the video, a ping.py file, a cyberbot.py file, and the robot equipped with these stands on the right in the picture on the bottom right screen.
To adequately follow this whole tutorial, you need to have your robot pre-built like this. Once you have it pre-built like this, you'll be able to follow the next set of pictures to the rest of the tutorial. Alright, so now that you have your robot looking like the last photo, you want to look into your box and you should see this little servo, this little black box, and you should see that on the right and left side there's holes. So you want to align those holes with the two little stands I was talking about that you should put onto your robot. You want to get screwdrivers, put them into the holes that they align with the stands, and put washers underneath the screwdrivers so that they stay in place so nothing goes undone. Once you open up your box, you will see that there are these parts right here, the eyes and the eye stand. You want to screw the eye stand on these two little holes, one on the top right and one on the bottom left. Now that you screw them together, you should have something that looks like this image on your screen. These will act as the eyes or the sensors so that your robot can sense that there's something in front of it. If you're having any troubles with the last step, we suggest that you use these plastic screws that were supposed to go onto them and the washers instead of any of the metallic screws so that it can more adequately be used. Now that you have successfully set up the eyes and you've successfully put the battery onto the robot, you now want to connect the eyes onto the top of the robot where that little white motor is. Once you put it on there, you will hear a click. Once the click happens, you will see that there is a little black screw that you have to put into the middle of the hole that is right here into the image. If you're confused by anything I said before in that last clip, all I'm saying is to follow and put a little black screw into that little hole right there so that I can keep the stand in place. Now that you have successfully put on your eyes onto the top of the robot, you will now see on the left of the battery, you will see a little wire. You want to run that wire through the hole that is on the stand of the eyes. And then you want to put it on the left of 3 prongs. And you want to make sure that the black is on B, the red is on red, and the white is on W. Now that you're here, you want to find yourself a wire in your box. You want to get that wire and plug it through the hole, and then you want to go underneath, put it in the prongs that's underneath the sensors. Make sure that black is on the left and white is on the right. Now on the other side of the wire, you want to go and find this 3 prongs that are right next to the one you just plugged in. And these 3 prongs, you should make sure that when you plug in the wire, that black is closest to the little white board and white is the farthest from the whiteboard. If you're confused at any point, you want to just look at the video as a reference to see on how you should get it done. It should look a little something like this. Now that you've finished setting up the robot itself, you want to go to this website right here to download the cyber.py file and the ping.py file. And you're going to see this zip file right here. You want to make sure to download that, and once you extract it, you should have the .py files. Now that you've gotten your .py files, you want to run to this website right here, learnparallax.com, and this is where you're going to get your code to run the robot. We're going to go to a microbit program so we can use this code right here. You want to copy and paste it into there. You want to make sure that if you want to edit anything, that will show the speeds and the distance right there. You just want to change the numbers once you're in microbit. Not going to change once you copy and paste, however. There is an option to improve it, but I didn't see much improvement when I put it in. So it's all up to your choice on how you want to run your code. Now that you're in your microbit, you can now copy and paste it into this code right here. You want to make sure that you open up the PY files beforehand, or you could do it after you copy and paste the code in, but they're not going to work unless you have opened up the .py files. So this is where you could edit the distance and the speed of which you're going to do it, at which your robot moves. So as you scroll down right here, it should do it. Don't worry about that error right there. I got that error when running and it didn't affect my robot in the slightest. Right here, I didn't put any of the improved code. Like I said, I put that as an option for if you want to put it in, but it does supposedly improve it based off what the website says. Right there is the PY files I'm showing. If you're confused on how it should be put in, you just want to go to open, and then you want to go and look into your files right there and open them. So that's how you successfully make your code. Now to send your code to your robot, you want to go and press the flash, which is that little purple thing at the bottom I just clicked. When you do have your robot connected with a little USB, it will send a little flash of the code to go in. So it won't pop up with that screen, but it will prompt you different options. If you got to this point, then you'll successfully finish making the robot and adding the code to it. If you're confused at any point on how it should be running, you should look at this video right here. Thank you for watching another episode of CIT Tech Tips. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.